Here's America's pastime. It's the Washington Nationals against the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on 2K Sports.
And out there, this vast crowd, almost 48,000. A home field advantage. We'll see if the Atlanta Braves can make that true today. Glad to have you join us. Tuesday night edition of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Here's a look at Atlanta's starter. And Steve, what's he looking at as he sees this Washington lineup?
This lineup should not be much of a problem for this righty on the mound today. He has some of the best stuff in the game, one of the elite pitchers. He should be able to go through them easily and retire outs.
Here's the way they'll line up for Jim Riggleman in this one. John, who do we keep an eye on?
One of the most fun players for me to watch in all of baseball, Vladimir Guerrero. Guy that will swing at absolutely everything that's thrown up there at the plate. Bounce over his head, inside, outside. Anything you throw, he's hacking. Love to watch him, though.
Raines at the plate. A win in their last contest for the Nationals. That series was split going into Game 3, so that swung on and flied to right. The catch is made. And here's a look at Atlanta on defense. This is what we're going to be seeing on the defensive side of the ball. One down. Here's Orlando Cabrera.
That contributed offensively in their last game with a couple of RBIs. See if he can't do it again today.
He'll lead off the home half of the first. First pitch, here it comes. And Martinez gets it by, called strike to take the count 0-1. Last time out, a loss for the Braves. And not too much of a surprise. They dropped the first two in the set. Difficult series, 0-3 against the Mets in New York. Doesn't get the call on the slider. 1-1. Last one, they just couldn't get anything going against the pitching.
And a one-hit shutout, domination.
Fastball, it catches a little dirt right there. He doesn't go after it. Now the 2-1 pitch. He watches the fastball go by. Now it's 2-2.
He looked like he was ready to swing that time at the plate, Gary, but he must have been looking for a different pitch as that fastball just paints the outside corner.
He deals. Foul! He fouls that one off. This is pop foul to the right side, but playable. Good effort there, but he couldn't get into position to make that play.
Well, the pitcher's got to think now, boy, what can I do to get this guy out? I just threw a great pitch on the outside part of the plate, and he just got enough of it to foul it off. Now you got to work.
Payoff pitch. And that swung on and hit. Guerrero's going to play it. And the leadoff man's on board. You love the offense when it gets going that way. Take a look here at the lineup for the Braves.
That's a prodigious lineup right here. Names that everybody recognizes. A lot of threats in this lineup and no breaks for the opposing pitcher.
Got a chance to check out the Nationals now. Let's see what their defense lines up as. Last time up, flew out. Base is empty with 2 outs. The first pitch takes one up and away for strike one.
A strike or no strike, he's asking for trouble up there.
Ball. Here's the delivery. Missed badly with the fastball there. 1-1.
Strike two. Ball.
The 1-2 on its way. Curveball. Ooh, where did that miss? 2-2.
Ball.
The 2-2 pitch. 2-2 is the sinker that misses. 3-2.
And when he can keep that thing down and away, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Here's a sinker in there. Side's going to be retired as that's called for a third strike. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. Both teams still looking for their first run here in Atlanta. And it's low batting. He's our first batter, home half of the third inning. And Martinez gets it by, called strike to take the count 0-1.
Well, climbing the ladder with that four-seam fastball, trying to get the hitter to elevate his eyes. He gets the strike on it, and the hitter doesn't pull the trigger.
Ball.
Here's a slider that misses. 1-1. Pitch on the way. That's a foul ball.
Foul.
The 1-2 pitch. This is pop foul to the right side, but playable. Tried to track that one down, but comes up empty.
But what you're looking for when you're behind in a count is you hope the pitcher makes a mistake. In this case, though, he didn't. He made a great pitch down in the strike zone. But give the hitter credit. He gets up on that bat a little bit, choking up, and keeps it in play to keep the at-bat alive.
Change-up misses. 2-2.
Well, that's where you look for a changeup from the pitcher away in the strike zone. And if they look for it and get it, they can really shoot that thing the other way and do some damage.
Now here's one hit softly up the middle. Number 4. And his throw is in time. First out of the inning.
Nice, easy, soft ground ball to second. Doesn't have any trouble at all with that one, and retires him at first base.
Pitching staffs for the most Ks for the month. Our State Farm leaderboard. Number 1, the Rockies. The Marlins 2nd. Padres 3rd. 4th, the Astros. And the Nationals are 5th.
Well, these staffs can really throw the heat. They can get the swings and misses, and those strikeouts can become so important because rallies can happen in the first inning just like they can happen in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
He singled his last trip. 2 outs and a runner on second. And the first pitch. A smash between short and third. And that's the third out. That'll do it. So they pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. Turner fields the sight. No offense. Sights and sounds of Turner Field at night and the weather providing a great backdrop. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
It's a nice location with that fastball down in the zone. If he makes contact, it's going to be a ground ball.
He tries to frame that palm ball, but it's 1-1. Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location and, believe me, very difficult to hit.
Ball 3.
The 2-1 pitch. Sinker is in there. Call the ball. Beg your pardon. 3-1.
Well, this is your dream when you're in the on-deck circle before you go into the batter's box. If you can get the count to 3-1 and in your favor, you know you have the upper hand.
And he misses on that one. Ouch. Ball 4. Leadoff man's on.
Now, that's what you want out of a leadoff man in an inning. Get on base any way you can. Great patience at the plate.
And we're going to see Galarraga here.
Now, Gary, you don't want to do this in this kind of a situation. Put a walk on base with a guy who's the go-ahead run in the game. That's a mistake.
And he'll have to try and find a way out of this if he's going to keep this ball game tied.
Hey, the pitcher's got to be a little uptight right now. He's lost his confidence. They've been working to fix him, but this is a tough situation to make yourself right.
This one's grounded near third. Foul. The pitch. And he fouls another one off.
Ball.
Oh, tough one to lay off right there. That fastball. 1-2. This one's grounded meekly to first. And he steps on first. That's the second out. Here's a look at the standings in the Eastern Division as we head towards September. Looking at the State Farm standings board, Marlins out in front, first place. In second place, it's the Nationals. It's the Mets in third. Fourth place, the Braves. And for the Phillies, they are in the last spot. Runners at second and third and 2 down. First pitch on the way.
Ball.
And that's too low. 1-0. The 1-0 now. Hit up the middle. It's through. The runner's going to come home.
Well, this is exactly how you plan a game. You make sure you take advantage early in the game, get that offense going to get that run on the board.
Raines gets a shot here. Well, you always hope you can get this offense going late in the ball game. They have, and they've got a lead.
You know, Gary, that at bat we just saw could prove to be the most critical at bat in this ball game as they've now taken the lead.
Could be one of those situations that decides the ball game. Because right now it looks like their offense is ready to start clicking. You know, he's in all kinds of trouble here, Steve. He does have a 2-run lead, but he's got some problems.
Well, so many guys are afraid to walk a batter in this situation, and that they end up giving up the grand slam. He has to stay aggressive, make his best pitches in the strike zone, work ahead.
Well, working on the 0-1 count now.
Okay, with that walk, they put the go-ahead run on base with 1 out in this inning. You've got to be careful right here. Try to get a double play ball.
Second pitch, waves at the fastball, and suddenly it's strike 2. And Steve, you wonder here what he was thinking. Maybe a little too fine just because he had an opportunity to be ahead.
Well, that's what it was, trying to be a little too perfect on the corners. Be aggressive, work ahead in the count, but keep it in the ballpark.
Martinez outside, that'll be a ball.
At this point of the game, he's got to be more efficient than what we're seeing right here. Up over 20 pitches in this inning, and he needs to get back in that zone.
1-2 pitch coming. Change-up, swung on and missed. That's the out, number 2.
Well, 2 outs now. Those runners are still standing on base. Let's see if he can find his way out of this with the lead intact.
And Matthews in the box. Steve, you're going to like the odds right here. You get that base hit, and all of a sudden this game changes.
Now, if he hits one over the ball, too, it completely changes the complexion of this game.
They've had to battle back. Here's a chance to get the lead. 2 outs, bases loaded. At the belt, Martinez kicks and throws. Slider just misses. 1-0.
Well, if he's going to make a mistake, which he hasn't made many in this game, it's going to be now. His pitch count's over 100. This is when he seems to tire and make mistakes with his pitches.
Pauses, and now the 1-0. Really trying to drive that thing, but he missed it. 1-1.
That changeup away is one of the most effective pitches because when the hitter's fooled, he starts to pull off the ball. He can only hit an inside pitch. He can't possibly reach the outside pitch unless he breaks down his swing.
He watches the 1-1 pitch, takes a fastball, strike two.
Gary, I think he decided that was a pitch he needed to take as soon as it came out of his hand. Just can't handle that fastball up and away.
The 1-2 pitch. Slider called strike three. Side is retired. They give no runs on one hit, and they leave the sacks full. The Braves still looking for a run. In the batter's box, it's Dawson. He'll get things started off as we go to the sixth. Flew out last time. Runners at first and third, one away. Here's the first pitch. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
Some guys really like the low fastball. In this situation, though, he ends up taking the pitch.
The pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Over to second for one. And two. They pull off the double play. So they can't push across any runs. They've been shut out through the first six. Washington still ahead. Wallach batting now. He'll start things off here in the seventh. Walked in his last plate appearance. Runner on third and still no outs. First pitch. Swung on, liner to right. One down. So the National League wildcard race continues for the Nationals. The series with Atlanta concluding on Thursday. They attempt to repeat their recent history, the New York Mets. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then they continue the homestand with a series that should be good. The Los Angeles Dodgers. Home sweet home for a while here. They'll try to make the most of it. Moranville settles in. Hasn't had much success yet in this game. He's hoping to get something this time. And on third, one out. And the first pitch. Line drive fouled off towards first. Here's the pitch. There's a hard comebacker right through the center. In time for the out. And a run comes home.
I'll tell you what, he's out there. You count on him maybe to drive the ball to the wall, but instead, they'll take it. A productive out, picking up a run.
Aaron settling in. Very important production we've seen. They still need some more, but they're starting to get it done.
Now, Gary, you know what? They're chipping away at this lead, and just in time, too. They don't have too many opportunities left, so let's see if they can keep.
They're trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. Runners at second and third with 2 outs. And the first pitch. Now a swing and a shot towards second. Throws to first, side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits and they leave a couple. The Braves would like another inning like this or better. They've made some progress. And if you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. He homered back in the 7th inning of this game. Base is empty and 2 down. And here's the first one. First pitch fastball misses badly that time. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, hit. That should be a base hit. As we round the bend towards the final stretch of the season, State Farm gives you a look at the National League wildcard standings. It's the Cubs in first, Pirates in second place, Cardinals in third, the Brewers fourth place, Nationals fifth. Down in last place, the Reds.
Well, so many more fans still interested in their club's performance because of the wild card in the National League. With the great race they have, we've got a lot of excited baseball fans out there today.
Here's the pitch.
Ball one.
Just missed with the fastball, 1-0. There he goes for second.
Strike one.
And he is safe at second. Fastball gets away from him there, 2-1. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And that one's put away to retire the side. They pick up no runs on one hit and leave a man at second. Nationals 3, Braves 2. We've got the top of the order coming up.
Well, it's moments like this that make you just love the game of baseball.
He represents the potential tying run here in the bottom half of the last inning. Can he do it?
Well, for the pitcher, he's got to be a little bit nervous. The last thing he wanted to do is to see